Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SRNE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Past few days have been very nice, and this thing has started to kind of slowly make its way upwards. So had some requests coming on it. So let's map out some areas of support and then resistance. And really from a support perspective, and there's a little bit of, definitely kind of strategy and perspective that goes into this. Meaning, if you're a short-term day trader and you bought up there and you wanted to sell within 7.2 seconds, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective, and the very simplified way to kind of talk about the big picture health of the current move, this of course being defined as the move, all revolves around the purple line right here. A very cut and dry way to measure the health, and that purple line is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving, so as time goes by, this line's going to move and look something like this. So again, assuming that you're not some sort of short-term day trader and you care about the grand scheme of things, the easiest way, the very simple way to approach and answer that question, how's the health? How can I gauge the strength of the overall momentum? Simply put, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls are in full health, full control, however you can best visualize that, no questions asked. So just keep an eye on that purple line. Very straightforward way to gauge the current health of the trend. What about levels of resistance? Short-term level of resistance should not come as a shock to anybody that was watching level 2s today, but that's definitely right here at 205. I'm not going to count the number of times because it was quite a few, but you can see several times the bulls try to get up above there, in basically the entire day and couldn't quite do it. So I'm not saying that 205 is impossible to break or anything like that. I'm just saying that according to the story of the chart, apparently there's some sellers that currently are sitting up there and have formed a pretty big wall at 205. So that'll be that initial area of resistance. If the bulls can push through there, then it's essentially just where the party stopped today, and that's right up there around the $2.25 mark. Anyway, slice it though, breaking resistance levels kind of is secondary to just building higher bases, because as you've seen, as long as the chart keeps on building these higher bases, the longer term overall chart continues to take care of itself, which includes breaking levels of resistance. So nice week. We'll see how it all unfolds next week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.